Welcome, Final Four. You guys have almost made it to the end of this game. You are one challenge away from potentially becoming a final juror or maybe winning the second season of Cutthroat Survivor. So it all comes down to this. Your challenge today will be an endurance challenge with a little twist. You guys will all be standing with an item of your choice, something that has some weight to it, but bigger than your hand, above your head. I let you choose the item. You guys will have to keep one hand above your head at all times. The item may not go lower than your head. If the item clearly dips lower than your head, you're out. All right. If it starts getting low, teetering, I'll say, hey, raise it back up. But like if it's clear or continues to happen, we're gonna call it. We'll make it a judgment call. Now, you might have noticed 24 hours ago about you guys got a video about the season. I hope you study that because there's going to be questions along the way.
Related to the video or related to the season?
Related to the video.
Fuck.
Now, you guys are going to be blindfolded. I hope you all brought your blindfolds throughout this challenge.
Okay.
With a shirt, a hat, something so you can't see. Make it clear so it's covering, Now, you're going to keep it up. You're going to keep blindfolded. I'm going to ask you questions. If you get the question wrong, there's going to be a punishment. Now, someone here still has a hidden or a immunity challenge advantage. Now, that challenge advantage lets them skip 2 punishments. So the person who won this item at the auction was Kelsey. However, Kelsey does not have the advantage. Would anyone like to cash this advantage in at this time?
Right here, please.
Spencer. Spencer has the final immunity challenge advantage. Well, I guess it's now a final immunity challenge advantage.
Thank you, Kelsey.
So, Spencer, if any time you get the answer wrong, you can choose to opt out of that punishment.
Okay.
Punishments will last a couple of minutes. It could go from standing on 1 foot, so I have to make sure you're clearly standing on 1 foot, to maybe having both hands up. Now, you are not allowed to hold your other hand. You're not allowed to grab it. That hand must always be touching that item. All right? Now, the other hand maybe could come in contact with your item, but only for a second at a time. So if it's about to fall, you can reposition it real quick for now. That'll change as we get a little deeper in. But no holding with both hands. Any questions?
So are we grabbing it, or are we just like...
You're holding it, however you want to hold it above your head.
Okay.
So if you want to change your item real quick, I'll give you a minute to get ready, then we'll begin. Now you want something light enough because there could be a challenge that makes you maybe pass it between hands. And you're going to be blindfolded. So you want to make sure something you can grab, something with weight to it.
Nah. I'll roll with it.
All right. If you hear some noise from my computer, just ignore it. There's a fantasy baseball draft going on that I need to kind of pay attention to while you guys live in pain. All right. Is everybody ready to begin?
Yeah. When do we put the blindfold on?
Come on now.
Oh boy. Oh, this is so sus.
All right. Now send the robbers in.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna lock my door real quick. Hold on. I feel vulnerable.
Let me just go a quick pan through everyone. Spencer, Kelsey. All right. So when I ask you questions, it's going to be, you're going to use your other hand. So basically I'll say A, B, C, or D. They're all going to be multiple choice. So you will raise your hand during that. Make sure it's clear which your answer is. You can't change your answer once you go. I'll read through all the answers, and then I'll read them back again. So I'll be like, answer is 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you think it's 1, raise your hand. 2, raise your hand. 3, raise your hand. 4, raise your hand. If you missed it, you can't go back and answer it. So you got to think. I'll give you a couple seconds to think. All right. Any questions before we begin? All right. Everyone put your items above your head. This challenge is live. So I'll let you guys go for that for a minute.
Hey, Merle,
Yeah,
will we know if other people drop?
I mean, you will for now. Might change later.
Okay.
You know when you the last one.
What'd you say?
I mean, you guys could talk to each other.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, will you say, like, oh, Spencer has dropped or whoever else?
I'll tell you if other people have dropped.
Okay.
How are the arms feeling?
Pretty good. I'm already having lots of fun.
This is gonna be rough. You see these muscles or lack
Hey.
thereof?
Hey guys, it's Chris. I just want to say good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Chris. You better
Really
stay
proud
well.
of you guys.
Thank
Chris.
you.
JB, can you take a couple steps back? Is there any? Is there space behind you?
Yes.
All right. Just so I can see the legs in case you have to raise them later. All right. We will get to your questions momentarily. Also, no resting the item on your head.
Question.
Yes.
Can we ask you to repeat the question if we don't hear it, or will
Yes.
you repeat it twice?
If you have any issues hearing it, let me know right away.
Okay.
I'm not gonna read it all the questions and then start answering and be like, hold on, after like 2 answers go through.
Right.
I got Mike Trout. You happy? All right. All right. You guys ready for your first question?
Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna start with a true or false question. True or false? This season's logo can be seen at the beginning and the end of the video. If you think it's true, raise your other hand. If you think it's false, raise your hand.
Wait, what?
Did you hear the options, JB?
Raise what hand?
So raise the hand that's not holding an item.
So if it's raise your hand. If it's not, don't.
If the logo for this season is in the beginning and end of the video, if you think that's true, raise your hand. If you think it's false, raise your hand.
Oh, wait. Do we have to go again or?
No. I got your answers.
Okay.
So JB says false. Everyone else says true.
Of course.
The correct answer is true. So
Mm-hmm.
JB, for the next minute, you must have your other hand also raised above your head. Both hands have to be up. Only one hand should touch the item, though. That's your right hand.
I've got my hand on my other hand.
All right, just don't touch your arm to hold it up.
We're off to a great start. This is what happens. Karma for me not playing any of the ones.
So did you guys watch? How many times did you watch the video?
I watched the video. I watched half the video. 7. Watched the end. Clearly, that I should.
Spencer, how many times did you watch the video?
Did not ever change hands, yes, sir.
No.
No, Merle.
JB, you lowered your other arm
I did.
before the minute was up.
Does that mean I'm out?
What's that?
Does that mean I'm out?
That means you are out.
Oh, darn it.
JB gave a valiant effort.
I didn't even think about it.
I know. It was a good try, JB. You lasted 3 minutes. All right.
Fine. I didn't want an immunity anyway.
All right. Question number.
I actually showed up and I wanted it.
Did you want it?
I showed up. Clearly, I was trying.
True. You came.
Yeah. I came. I dropped my hand. I conquered.
Yes. All right. For the other three of you, you are still in. Question number
That's
2.
really great.
What's that? You can stay and watch. That's cool. All right. Question number 2. Which tribe name does Kelsey forget the name of in the video? Is it A, Calakmul, B, with Uxmal, C, Bodhi, or D, Tulum? If you think it's Calakmul, raise your hand. All right. Everybody answered Calakmul. Everybody's correct.
Good job, guys.
That was before Bodhi tribe existed.
I know.
You guys are doing great. See, this is me stacking up because that'll save me in the vote.
What's
I
that?
hope it's working.
What's that?
This is me sucking up. So you guys will.
Just keep telling them how great they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for moral. I'm basically Chris.
That's awesome.
Spencer's holding a paper towel roll. Chelsea, what are you holding?
Me?
Yeah, what are you holding? Is that like?
I'm holding an Eevee.
I got a couple of fancy
Of course.
drafts coming up, and then we'll.
When did JB drop out?
He lowered his hand before the punishment was up.
Oh.
Like I didn't even notice, Chris.
Yeah. He forgot to keep his other hand up. He just dropped it.
The
Jeez.
one time I actually tried a challenge.
What was that?
JB.
The one time I actually tried a challenge.
Maybe she has
All with a blue bandana.
I mean, you won the first UFO, so
Was I?
you have one win in your arsenal.
Yeah, but that's when I was for others. Like I feel like like when it's other people's when other people are at risk, I feel more like I need to help and I want to help. I like tribe challenges more than I like individual challenges. Because I also have a better track record at them. But it's okay.
This guy would ever make a fantasy pick. Jeez.
You should draft a Houston Astros.
Should.
Yes,
I had
Paul, thank you.
overall pick. I got Mike Trout. The first pick.
Oh,
Oh, it's my turn.
that's not a Houston Astro, Merle.
No, I know.
Get out to
I just took Manny Machado. Also not a Houston Astro.
Astros Rays. Spencer, wanna go?
Oh, that was cool. Carlos Correa. I took Carlos Correa. Happy?
Yes, we are very good.
All right. So now, question number 3. Who is the last person seen talking in the video? Is it Shawnee Boy, Paul, Corey, or Heather? If you think it's Shawnee Boy, raise your hand. If you think it's Paul, raise your hand. If you think it's Corey, raise your hand. If you think it's Heather, raise your hand. Everybody has answered Heather. The correct answer is Heather. All right. Next question. We'll go right into the next one. What type of soap does Harrison use to clean the computer virus? Next question. We'll go right into the next one. Oh.
Somebody's echoing.
Is it A, strawberry martini, B, black cherry merlot, C, blueberry sangria, or D, pomegranate? If you think it's A, strawberry martini, raise your hand. If you think it's B, black cherry merlot, raise your hand. Everybody has answered B, black cherry merlot, and that is correct.
Why are you picking all the ones that I know now?
Well, I'm going to all the easy ones first.
So you picked the hard one for the first one.
I know. It's, if you watch the video start to finish. All right. Next question. Who breaks an egg over their head second in the video? Is it John, Corey, Patrick, or Jabbar? If you think it's John, raise your hand. Everybody has answered John, and that is correct.
Good job, guys.
Paul, make sure it's your things raised above your head. Thank you. Get harder questions, don't worry. All right. What color hat is Jabbar wearing when he's doing jumping jacks? Is it black, blue, green, or he's not wearing a hat? What color hat is Jabbar wearing while doing jumping jacks? If you think it's black, raise your hand. If you think it's blue, raise your hand. If you think it's green, raise your hand. Everybody has answered green. Green is correct.
Good job, guys.
All right, we'll move on to another one. This one's a little harder. When, we'll skip that one. All right, let me go to this one. How many of the people pranking in this video were once a member of the Kalik Mul tribe?
Oh.
Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3? How many of the people pranking in the video were once on Kalik Mul? If you think the answer is 0, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 1, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 2, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 3, raise your hand. All right, so we have two different answers. Kelsey have said 1. Paul and Spencer have said 2. We see Harrison and Shawnee Boy both planking, so the answer is 2. They are both on Kalik Mul. So for your punishment, Kelsey, you must, for the next minute, raise a leg of your choice.
You got this, Kelsey.
Can you see it?
Yeah, enough.
Okay.
Hey,
Sure.
Merle,
Yeah,
can you help me out location-wise? I just don't want to be too close to the fan.
I think you're good.
Okay.
If you put your hand back,
You don't mind if I touch the door?
if you just want to see where the door is quick. To your left, there it is.
Wait, is
Yeah. Move back to your right, though, because you're getting off the screen.
back to my right or my left?
To your left.
This is my left.
Yeah, go to your left.
Okay.
Kelsey, just a few more seconds. Kelsey, you're good.
Okay.
Good job,
That was
Kelsey.
rough.
Oh my god, that was close.
I know.
And Kelsey with the save.
Kelsey will fall over. Yeah, make sure Hopefully, there's nothing breakable and something you can injure yourself with.
No, that's good.
We are not liable.
Yeah, right. You signed waivers, right?
I never received a waiver. You guys are getting sued.
Yours is from last season.
Fuck. I didn't know there was a rollover on the waivers.
Paul, make sure the pills. Yeah, you're very good.
I did not sign up for a double waiver, double season.
Double waiver.
All right,
I know.
Someone get some more questions. So, how's everyone's arm feeling?
Pretty horrible.
Good. Oh, that's what I picked. Oh, it's my pick. Let's see. They just
how
bring
long
it.
has Merle, how long has it been?
Oh, it's 10 minutes.
Feels like an hour.
I came a few minutes late.
It's a pretty dastardly challenge. I think being blindfolded definitely makes it a lot worse.
Yeah. Question, Merle?
Yes.
You said we can reposition real quick if we need to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't be pacing the whole challenge.
That's good.
Should I pull a Christian Hibiki and have you guys?
You want to tell stories?
I want to hear the story.
I can't hear you guys. There's too much noise coming from the computer.
Merle.
Sorry. There's more noise and that'll be good.
Hey, bro, you want to fucking calm down one time?
I got 2 picks in a row pretty much. I got second.
All right, let me know when's a good time to ramble.
Well, I got another question for you. How about that?
Okay, that works.
All right. How many times in the video does the rooster Bodie Jr. squeak? Is it 2, 3, 4, or 5? If you think it's 2, raise your hand. If you think it's 3, raise your hand. Everyone has says 3. 3 is not the wrong answer. Good job.
Mindfuck.
Yeah.
All right. So the next punishment, just so you know, is the person will not be able to speak for 5 minutes. So if you can trick someone into speaking, they'll be out. Just throwing that out there. If I ask you a question, don't answer it. Got it?
Wait, I'm confused.
Wait. But what if you don't hear the question?
The only thing you can say is, can you repeat the question?
Okay.
So until it says you could speak again, if I ask you a question, or Chris asks you a question, or anyone else asks you a question, don't answer it. All right? That's the next punishment. How many spiky tree balls are on the ground while Isaiah is planking? Those little spiky tree nuts that are terrible. Is it 0, 1, 2, or 3? Paul, make sure your pillow's above your head. If you think the answer is 0, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 1, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 2, raise your hand. If you think the answer is 3, well, everyone already answered. All right. Spencer says 0. Chelsea says 1. Paul says 2. The correct answer is 2. So I'm starting a timer. For the next 5 minutes, Kelsey or Spencer cannot speak from this moment on. You guys got any questions about that? Damn, I tried. I thought one of them would answer.
You really did.
I really did. Paul, how's the arm feeling?
It feels awful. I don't know how everyone else is doing, but they're probably doing way better than me.
Well, you can't tell because you can't see.
Yeah.
Chris, you're watching to make sure everyone's good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Spencer, just watch out for the fan. I think you're good. The door's right. You're right behind the door. If you put your back foot back, yeah, there's the door. So Kelsey, what kind of teddy bear is that? Oh, it's an Eevee. Make sure your item stays above your head. In 5 more minutes, we're going to go into straight extension, which means your elbow has to stay 90 degrees or higher. More than 90 degrees, I mean, so you can't keep your... Spencer feeling sore? Paul, you in pain?
What do you say?
You're in pain or from the challenge or
Yeah. I'm not good at this at all.
You're better than me.
You're better than JB.
If that's in a conflict.
Yeah, maybe
Paul, do you think you need to win?
100%.
You think it could be you tonight if you don't win?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident it could be me. I mean, a lot of people on their way out have kind of been implying it's me. It's a nice compliment, but I'd prefer if I just get to the final three and get. So, Merle, who's on your baseball team so far?
I'm trying to pick right now. I really want Barrios. I don't know if I want Barrios. You know what? I think I need outfielders. Yeah, I'll draft Puig. I need some outfield. Oh, he picked up. All right, I got a rolling shot on Puig. Kelsey, you ready for the next question? See, this is my favorite rule to make in Kings. I always get people with them. Like, you can't speak if I talk to you. Or what is it? Yeah, the question master. And I always get people. Oh, you play lots of Kings? How about you, Spencer? You play any Kings? All right. I got your next question coming up. You guys may now speak again if you would like. The punishment is over.
Good job, guys.
All right. True or false? Heather is seen dancing while Corey is heard singing. If you think it's true, raise your hand. If you think it's false, raise your hand. The correct answer is false. Kelsey, you were the only one to get it wrong. So for this punishment, you must once again stand on one leg for a minute.
All right.
Are you ready? All right, your time has begun. You got it. Paul, how do you think you would do if you had to stand on a leg?
I'd probably drop immediately. I'm really kind of shuffling around a lot. Try to do anything that'll just help me keep my arm up.
Does the arm hurt?
My arm is on freaking
15
fire.
more seconds, Kelsey. Five seconds. You are good.
Oh, thank God. That shit hurts.
All right, so the next punishment is going to be you are not allowed to touch the item with the other hand for the rest of the game. Not to even like touch it, move it, reposition it. So
Wait,
if
we're
you feel free to reposition a little quick. But all right, here's the question. What game console can be seen during Darcy's dance? Is it an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, a Nintendo 64, or a Nintendo Switch? If you think it is an Xbox 360, raise your hand. If you think it's an Xbox One, raise your hand. I'll keep it up. If you think it is a Nintendo 64, raise your hand. If you think it is a Nintendo Switch, raise your hand. Kelsey says 64, but it is a Switch. But Kelsey, you are no longer able to touch the item at all with your other hand.
Can I reposition mine?
Yeah, as like I said, as long as you touch it for like a second, you're not. Yeah, like that's fine. Oh, I'm not expecting that. That's it. All right. Here's your next question. Does Corey successfully bottle flip before or after Shawnee Boy planks? If you think it is before.
Wait, Merle?
Yes.
Before or after Shawnee Boy what?
Planks.
Okay.
All right. So it's his successful bottle flip before or after Shawnee Boy planks. If you think it's before, raise your hand. If you think it's after, raise your hand. Everybody says after. The correct answer is after. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Spencer wants to keep it coming.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, more questions, the better for me.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving. Everybody must now keep their elbow at head level, above the head. So if it was a little bent before, it must be straight. If you start dropping, we'll tell you. But if it ever goes 90 degrees completely, we'll have to call it.
You have to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck
Anything
out.
higher than like this?
So, what's that?
Anything higher than like this?
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
yeah, anything higher than that.
Cool.
All right. The next question, and Chris? What do you think a good punishment would be? Let's have some Chris take here.
I'll get back to you on that.
All right, we need a good punishment. All right. The next punishment is a doozy. You must have your other arm straight up in the air, not touching your other arm or the item for 5 minutes. All right. So here's the question, and it's going to be a hard one. How many times does Isaiah say season 2 in his rap? Is it 3, 4, 5, or 6? How many times does he say season 2? If you think it is 3, raise your hand. If you think it is 4, raise your hand. If you think it is 5, raise your hand. If you think it is 6, raise your hand. All right, so we are all over the place here. We've got a 3, a 4, and a 5. So let's take a listen and see how you guys did. How about that? Let me see if I can find the right. All right, let's get some nice music here, huh?
I was on the travel bar. Now I'm riding to work in the car. New car swap, yeah, I'm going far. 8 balls making off the car. I said, ooh, in front, so true. Yeah, running up, that's how you feel. Got 30 points, oh no, you. Robbing me, now I'm going to go Pikachu. Yeah,
Season 2 wants you.
I'm a winner, things is like a fellow. Hey, Savager, my brother. Hey, make it become a yellow. I said it's season 2, season 2. Survivor season 2. Merle Chris season 2, yeah.
The answer was 6.
Stuff like the douche.
6. That means nobody got it right. Everybody, both arms up in the air.
I'm gonna use my.
Honestly, I'm dropping.
All right, Paul has dropped.
I'm using my disadvantage.
Okay. Paul, what happened?
I couldn't do that.
You were the physical guy. Everyone thought.
Oh.
So 1 minute 40 seconds. How's it feeling, Kelsey? Paul, you look exhausted.
You just gotta keep the blood flowing.
I really am.
You're getting all the trivia questions right.
I went full tilt on the last one. And I don't know.
Did the surgery affect you at all? The drugs?
I think so. I feel like that was really, really hard.
I mean, it's really hard in general. How often do you try to keep your hand above your head for minutes at a time?
That's called Wednesday for me.
That's Wednesday.
Well, today's Wednesday.
Rip.
You shouldn't have done the arm day at the gym.
No, dude.
Season 2, season 2.
That will haunt me if that's the death of me.
You guys all got it wrong. Spencer was so confident too. Spencer, keep your elbow up.
It's at about 90 degrees.
You're supposed to keep it up. There.
Come on. Look at
If you
me.
go below 90, it's out. But that doesn't mean you hover at 90.
I'm not hovering.
We're keeping you guys both to the same level. Kelsey, how nice would it be to win your first challenge?
That would be awesome. I'm trying.
You think it could be you tonight if you don't win?
What was that?
You think it could be you leaving today if you don't win?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been coming for me. I just haven't gone yet. So today's my day if I don't get this.
Spencer, how about you? Do you think you can be in danger if you drop here? You could speak, you know. You got your speaking privileges back. Spencer is mute.
That sucks.
All right, so whoever drops, let's not say anything.
And then just keep them there for like
Keep them there for as long as they
30
can.
more minutes.
I'm just
For all we know, like we could have already had a winner by now.
I know, right? I just can't say anything. That's why Spencer's not talking. He's been out since like 5 minutes ago.
I didn't even compete.
Yeah. Spencer's thing's gonna hit the fan.
Is it really?
No, I just mean that's how you're gonna lose.
Murder one thing.
3 steps. What's the
How
range?
far along are we on the arms? Or the arm?
You're done. You're good.
Wait, what? Have we been done?
No, like 5-10 seconds.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I'm
That's not a
holding
lot.
my arm up still.
Yeah, right. All right, we'll get another question shortly.
Have you been playing along, JB?
About the questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I got them all right.
JB's just like season 2, season 2.
Which was Merle? What do you think the best song was out of all those that you got?
I mean, yours was pretty good, right?
Thank you. That was the right answer. If you gave the wrong answer, I would have had to punish you.
Oh my goodness.
You would have
What does
had
that
to. You would have had to do a handstand for 3 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Otherwise, you would have been out of the.
I've seen Merle do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's doable. Oh, Merle's got a pick.
I picked, yeah, like it's freezing, so I wonder if I got my draft in time. Did I get Profar or did it
Profar?
give me
Yeah,
some?
get out of here, dude. Don't ever.
No. Boo. This boo. It's open now.
What did it give me? Gave me Luis Castillo,
He's still playing?
I guess.
He's a pitcher.
Oh, different Luis Castillo.
He's the starting pitcher for the Reds.
I was thinking of former Florida Marlin Luis Castillo.
No. At least I think he is.
Currently doing a live stream. My computer just doesn't want to take it all at once.
Yeah, Luis Castillo.
Hey, Merle, how about that next question?
I could verify for you, Spencer, since you can't see.
Thank you, appreciate it.
The next question's coming. Don't worry. Don't get too jumpy. You guys got a little bit. It's only 10:30.
Merle.
I'm just kidding. It's only 9:15.
Merle.
It's 15 actually.
What time do you guys think it actually is, though?
Probably like 9:25.
9:25. Very close.
You want to tell me what it is?
Nope. That's part of this whole illusion.
Paul, you want to tell me what it is?
What are you it for?
Yeah, it's like
What time do you think it is?
I'm gonna just set up a couple picks because my computer likes to freeze.
We get that back up.
I can't entertain you.
Shout out to Isaiah.
Isaiah, can you Skype call me and sing Sweet Nothings to my ear?
Will you be able to answer?
Yeah.
I will
He's
find
screaming from Ponderosa.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I guess Ponderosa. This isn't the jerk. Well, Merle, is this challenge happening at Final Tribal Council right now?
Yeah, they're watching. But they can't help. They can't talk, remember?
Right, but there's a difference between watching the challenge, like they're watching it, and they're at the challenge.
I mean, there's been 62 messages since the talk has started.
Really?
Damn. Go us.
Woo. They're like, oh, Kelsey.
7 players remain.
Go us.
All right, guys. The next punishment is having to spin around 10 times within a minute.
All right.
We'll give you a minute to finish it.
Shoot in a minute. Oh my god.
All right, 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds.
Oh! I thought that was hard before.
I know.
All right, fine. 1 minute. Because
DJ,
I don't want to be
just
that
like
way.
twisting the knife.
I'm so glad about this.
All right. Does Paul's last "Hi, I didn't see you there" happen before or after Harrison cleans the computer? If you think it's before, raise your hand. If you think it's after, raise your hand. His final "Hi, I didn't see you there" happens before. Oh, please.
Oh no, guys.
No.
You both got it wrong.
No.
Spencer, are you doing it or are you using your advantage?
I'll do the punishment here.
You're doing a spin?
No.
Yeah?
We all got it wrong.
You both got it wrong.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
All right.
Can I use like my hand to guide me a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
What are we
Um,
starting?
all right. Your minute starts now.
Oh, wow.
Go Kelsey. Go Spencer.
It's 2 separate strategies.
All right. Kelsey's good.
Okay. Can you speak?
You're
Spencer,
good, Kelsey.
Spencer's spinning. Yeah, right there. Perfect. You're facing
Okay.
the. All right, Spencer, you're good.
Paul, when are we gonna tell them that we're still in the challenge?
Yeah, it's true. I wasn't actually getting obliterated the whole time, and I'm still going strong.
We're on the edge of extinction for this final immunity challenge. And we've both been at its back. Ooh, someone's playing Fort.
Yeah, we playing Fortnite.
Goddamn it, Merle.
That's my text tone.
Where are we dropping, Merle?
My mom's drafting with me, and she's at the bar, and she says she's on her 4th Moscow Mule trying to draft.
Yes, Mama Merle.
Merle's mom's like, Merle, where are we dropping?
Where are we dropping?
Where we dropping?
So Merle, and I guess everybody else who's watching here, I was just in the finale for the season that I played before this one.
Yeah.
Was last night, and a winner was crowned, and I finally got to talk to some of the people who burned me, and hear a lot about what was said about me preseason, during the season, everything like that. And I was ripped to shreds for playing a Tumblr game.
Playing a what game?
For playing a Tumblr game, because they say that this is a Tumblr game, and they run their game through a forum board online, even though all the communication is done through Skype. They call that a Skype game, but they call this one a Tumblr game.
This is a Skype game.
Yes, thank you. I know that.
I know.
I've gotten shit playing this game too.
And they said, I crashed and burned that season. I won the award for train wreck of the season.
Congrats.
Thank you. And they said, Spencer must be a really bad player if he only got 11th in a Tumblr season, and then proceeded to say, because I've told them about this season, like given occasional updates. I was like, oh, I'm in the Final Four, and they were like, how bad must the cast be if Spencer?
They're pretty bad.
Wait, who said all this about what?
This was the host of the Power Org.
Well, tell our host to come in and see how he does.
I will.
Tell him we invite him next season to see what he
We
thinks.
challenge him to be in Cutthroat.
Right?
His champions or his challengers. But honestly, like,
Wait, who got the golden ticket this season?
Harrison. I'll just
Take him out, Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison, can you please take him out?
shout out
Take
Harrison.
him out, Harrison.
I'll put in my plant of Secret Agent Harrison to take out the host of
Shout
Power
out Harrison.
Power Org.
I'm proud that our season has like. I don't think there was really like a dull character this season. If anyone was a dull character, it's probably me.
Yep.
But I feel like every single person, at least definitely in the merge, brought a dynamic to the game. And their own dynamic.
Ready for the next challenge.
Were we better than season 1?
Come on, season 1 was awesome. No.
What are you trying to say?
He went, nah.
Look,
Yes, season 1 gets mad. So
I'm having a ton of fun this season. It's been amazing. Like, I've done so much better. But, like, there was just something about season 1 that it's going to be tough to replicate no matter what happens.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No, we had pretty invisible players last season, too.
Hey!
What?
Invisible. They can't see you.
Spencer, I still have a vote.
What'd you say?
I still have a vote.
Can you say it one more time?
I still have a vote, and I'm going to vote your ass out because you said that.
No, but I mean, like,
You drop that paper towel roll. You're toast.
Yeah, drop that paper towel roll so I can vote you out.
no,
You said that about me. Oh,
no, like we had people who didn't come to tribals and who didn't compete in challenges. So like it's not as if like one person makes or breaks it. It was just the dynamic that everybody had together. I think merging at 13 really made a huge difference because there was just such a mess and like conglomeration of like cluster fucks that came from like pre-swap, swap, and then right into merge. And you had like vote after vote after vote after vote, which is chaotic.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, a good punishment for this one. Jumping jacks with your other arm staying up.
With your other arm, like this one?
No, your arm that's already up has to stay up. Do a jumping jack with your arm up. You must do 10 jumping jacks within 30 seconds.
That's actually not as bad as the other one.
Is that too easy?
I could do it. I'll do it
Yeah.
one time.
I think
Not
that's
too
too,
easy.
that sounds too easy.
It does sound too easy.
You'll poke the bear.
You're poking the bear. That's too easy.
Yeah, come on, give us something tough, Merle.
All right, let's see. Just, what do you think, JB or Paul? Any suggestions?
If you get it wrong, you should lose the challenge.
Get it wrong, you should lose the challenge.
Oh my god, imagine.
Oh, that'd be so sad.
All right.
Endurance.
Standing on your foot for 2 minutes.
On one foot?
On one foot.
Okay.
You did that against me. I feel you.
All right.
Yeah, that
You
sounds
know my
like a big
struggles
hit.
with one foot.
This could turn it. Ready? Let's see. Which of the following is a shirt hanging on the wall behind Paul when he is making an alliance with the store worker? One of these is the slogan on the shirt. Is it A, for fuck's sake? B, hippie and I know it? C, me so hot? Or D, trees a crowd? Trees, T-R-E-E-S.
Trees are what?
Trees a crowd.
Hmm.
If you think, so it's for fuck's sake, hippie and I know it, me so hot, trees a crowd. If you think it is A, for fuck's sake, raise your hand. If you think it is B, hippie and I know it, raise a hand. If you think it is C, me so hot, raise a hand. And you think it is D, trees a crowd, raise a hand. Spencer said trees a crowd. Kelsey said for fuck's sake. Well, for fuck's sake, that's the right answer.
Good job, Kelsey.
Spencer, you want to use your last advantage? Yes?
Yeah.
Spencer is opting out of the punishment for his last advantage. All right. Punishment stays. Going to a new question, though. In just a minute. We'll let you hold out for a minute longer.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Trust me, a minute was bad enough.
Every muscle on the right side of my body hurts.
Yep.
Also, both Wallace and myself applied, and I applied on the last day, and Wallace had a spot in, and they cut him for me.
That's brutal.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad about that one. But it was written in the cards as soon as he told me about it, and he knew it. He was like, I knew as soon as I told you about it that you were going to apply and get the spot.
So the real question is, do you think he would have done better than you?
100%. Wallace is a hell of a player. And I hope you're watching this, Wallace.
All right, you guys ready for the next question?
Yep.
What season logo of Survivor does Aiden have on his shirt? The options are San Juan del Sur, Vanuatu, Worlds Apart, or none of the above. If you think it is San Juan del Sur, raise your hand. If you think it is Vanuatu, raise your hand. If you think it is Worlds Apart, raise your hand. And if you think it's none of the above, raise your hand. For the 2-minute one leg, he has one of the first 32 seasons on his shirt. Well, not one. It's a mixture of all of them, so it's none of the above.
Oh, that's about it?
So Kelsey got it correct. Spencer, unfortunately, got it wrong. How you feeling, Spencer? You almost ready to do that 1 foot stand?
That's a good question.
You don't have an option, so unless you drop.
Right. Can you give me like a 2-second test run on each leg?
Sure. I mean, take your time. You just got up. You want a 2-second test run? Go.
Yeah, just give me. I'm just trying to figure out the balance wise here. Oh, this is gonna be miserable.
Move a little to your left so I can see you. All right.
Better?
Are you ready?
No, but I'll
Your
go.
2 minutes start now.
Dude, Aiden got you from beyond the grave.
I know he fucked me. He really did say he was gonna win.
He's gonna win.
Getting the Aiden question wrong. Will we get a Spencer wipeout?
I hope not. I can't imagine falling down with a blindfold on.
Yeah, right? It's such a keeping your arm up. You're out 50 seconds. Spencer has dropped, which means Kelsey.
Good
you have
job, Kelsey.
won the final immunity challenge of the season.
Good job, Kelsey.
Good job, Kelsey.
Good job, Spencer.
Thank you.
Kelsey, you'll be one of the 3 players who has a chance to make their case to the jury. JB, Spencer, Paul, one of you is going to get tilted. And just
Congrats,
missed
Kelsey.
the final tribal council. Which one of you? Well, we'll give you a little while to decide. You guys want to take the next 10 or so minutes?
Damn, we did that for like almost an hour.
I know, very impressive.
That's ridiculous.
Are you serious?
Look at the
I took my
time.
watch off halfway through. Oh my god.
Yeah, good job. All right, I'm going to end this broadcast. I'll give you guys a few minutes to talk, and then we will get to the votes. Good luck.
All right.
See you soon.